Welcome to the 2021 CCR Open, Round 1 Back 9 coverage, sponsored by Discraft. I'm Holly Finley.
And I'm Deann Carey.
And we are at the beautiful Burchfield Park here in Holt, Michigan. Check out this card we have with Kristin Tattar, Vanessa Van Dyken,
Jessica Weese and Stacie Hass there. Everybody's right there at each other. It's nobody's game yet. We have 9 more holes to get through, and we'll see how that shakes out.
Yeah, it's fun to see some new names on the top 10 leaderboard, a lot of local ladies. And here we are at hole 10.
This is a 297-foot par 3. You can either go dead straight to the basket or take the outside hyzer. The only OB, I believe, is the road going down the right side. The left is not OB, but you don't want to be in there. Vanessa looks like she's going with that.
That's low.
That was very low, but she got a pretty good skip.
Yeah. It'll be a long putt.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times you can't cut through that line of trees. You either need to hyzer in front of it or hyzer behind it to get a decent look at the green.
Kristin going with a sidearm. That's a different play I have not seen. Okay, looks like she rolled maybe to circle's edge.
She's really improved the distance on her sidearm.
Mm-hmm. It's looking good.
It's not just an upshot anymore. It's a full-on power drive.
Yeah. Jessica looks like she's going with that sidearm as well. Looks like she put a little too much hyzer on that. That got massive skip. Stacie going that outside hyzer as well. Missed that tree.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
Wow, Stacie. Way to add some excitement.
Yeah.
Sorry to yell at you there, folks, and scare your dog, but...
Sneaking it through the trees.
Look at that.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man, so close, so close. That should be an easy drop in too, though.
Yeah.
That'll get your heart racing here in the middle of the round.
Yeah. Jessica with a pretty long birdie look. See if she runs it or if she lays up. Oh, yep.
Oh man, I wanted her to capture that one.
That was a good bid. Just a little bit short.
Vanessa's got some new upward angle on her putt so that it goes up and then drops in the basket.
So more of a push putt? Or still a spin putt?
Oh,
that was a good bid too.
it was.
Stacie with the solo birdie on this hole.
Yes, Stacie Hass. Nice. This is a good birdie to get. Even though it's a short hole, it's not easy to get to.
It's a very tough hole. You have to navigate it just right.
And Jessica tapping in her par.
Okay, so we have a couple of pars and the lone birdie from Stacie.
All right, here we are, hole 11, 732 feet. Wow, this is a really difficult hole. The drive needs to land in bounds. You do not want to hyzer left and go over those white flags that you saw out of bounds. Your next shot should land somewhere in the middle here. Keep it in the short stuff, people. And then pitch it up to the green and get yourself a 4. A 4 feels great here. A 3 is a little magical. So I don't know about you, Deann, but I'm just happy with the par on this hole.
I am ecstatic with a par. Looks like
This is a difficult position because there are a couple of evergreens that are now blocking her upshot.
and basically you'll be throwing right at the out of bounds with that angle, and it's going to be very tricky. So I'm excited to see what she does. Vanessa has the line more of what you want to do off of the tee. Just miss those trees.
And that tree again is going to make her upshot pretty challenging. You really want to hyzer in front of that tree or hyzer behind it and land more in the middle of the fairway here.
And this is it?
That magnet tree or something.
I know.
You can see the rain falling now. Things are going to get a little more difficult here.
Yeah. Jessica going with the sidearm, but that's fading
Into the
too
tree?
much.
Oh my goodness.
That's a grabby tree.
I didn't see hers fall down, but we'll check it out when we get up there. Pretty much just a placement shot at this point. Forward and in the middle, hopefully, is what you're working for.
This is a really long par 4, so just trying to munch off as much as you can with navigating the out of bounds good. And that's going to be pretty good.
Yeah.
Yep. In the middle.
This is just a tricky spot to be.
Oh, okay. I did not see that line, but okay.
Yeah, you can go between those and hyzer back to the fairway. But it's not easy.
Jessica looked like she almost slipped a little bit.
Yeah, I would agree
but
with that. Get up there.
That's a great shot.
Wow, incredible forehand upshot from Jessica Weese.
Stacie for her third shot.
Needs a little more height on that.
Yeah.
Right in the middle, though.
That's looking really good. Yep.
Perfect.
I feel like this course, all of the baskets are either on a mound or in a bowl.
That's a good point.
And that's a great shot from Kristin as well. Stacie throwing her fourth shot. That jump putt again. And under the basket. A 4 definitely feels like a birdie on this hole to me.
Yeah. Solid par putt from Vanessa Van Dyken.
Tapping another unfortunate bogey for Stacie. Jessica tapping out her par as well. Okay, we have hole 12. It's a 269-foot par 3. OB all along that right side. The basket's just on these rocks right here. And the trees that the drone just went over, you really want to miss those. Just try to get it up there as far as you can.
Yeah, it's tricky to hyzer into the basket because it is guarded by all of those trees. So you can just throw straight and long and then try for a long putt at a 2.
And she'll be circle 2 on that putt right there.
And that's a fine play from Vanessa, just the long straight shot. But really, I like to try to hyzer in and get a chance at an easier birdie. Ooh, no, come on back.
Oh, come back in bounds. Oh, and it stayed out of bounds.
No.
And she'll be pretty early off of that tee. And that looks really good.
Now get left.
A little long, but she should have a putt. And that looks too early.
Ah, hit one of those trees. Should be a simple up and down, though.
Yeah. Kristin throwing for par. And that's great.
Well done, yeah.
Stacie with a little bit of an awkward upshot, but okay, it's that. And when you're upshotting on this basket, you have to be careful of those rocks because you can't hit them and then roll right back down that hill.
Come on. Good attempt from Vanessa for her birdie. Wow, Jessica really did put some sauce on that one. She went way past the basket. I didn't realize how long it was. A nice par cleanup from Stacie.
Kristin tapping out a bogey. And we'll see a couple of par putts from Jessica and Vanessa.
And the ladies make their way over to hole 13 at 414 feet. You do have these out-of-bound sand circles that you see. What you want to do is land your disc right in this tunnel at the beginning of it, or if you have the distance, hyzer into the tunnel and give yourself a chance at a birdie too. As you saw, they had a little moon out-of-bounds sand area behind the basket, so if you mess up your upshot, it's an unfortunate thing to happen, but
Looks like the rain is really coming down now.
yeah, I saw Vanessa's ponytail was looking quite wet there.
Yeah. Looks like she will be just a little bit into the woods.
It's better to land a little on the right side. Even if you land in the tall grass, that's not bad either.
And this is looking good from Jessica. It needs to come back a little bit.
That'll be okay.
Yeah, that will not be a bad shot. She'll have a look for a birdie from there.
I feel like landing in the tall grass right is better than landing left.
Definitely. If you land left, it's a very tricky shot for par. Stacie yanked this one a little bit, but she's a little deep into that right side, so
Oh, this looks nice. Now
come
on back.
a little bit.
Out where Stacie was, maybe a little
Yeah.
shorter.
Looks like they'll have to contend with that tree right there. Vanessa having to throw a patent pending and hyzer. This is looking good. Little short, but she'll have a birdie putt.
Get up there. That was a good out.
Yeah.
Now Stacie.
Oh, yeah, she did go a little deeper.
That's a putt. She has that long jump putt too.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Jess is in the prime position here. Yeah. Come on, come on.
Oh, yeah, just stayed on that outside.
Now it's the fun game of Shuffling your umbrella and your bag and your multiple towels.
Trying to keep the book as dry as possible. Vanessa for birdie. It's like right inside of the circle.
Oh, no, no.
Oh, okay, inbounds.
That moon out of bounds makes me really nervous back there.
It does. Kristin
Solid.
with a great birdie.
So this is a par 4, so a 3 is a birdie for the ladies division.
Mm-hmm. Jessica with a birdie look as well. Let's see if she can connect with it.
Nice.
She does. And that'll bring her back down to even for the round, I believe.
Yeah, Vanessa smashing it in there for her par.
Nope. Couple of pars, couple of birdies. We go on to hole 14. This is a 246-foot par 3. I've seen this hole play two ways. You can take the wide outside anhyzer or sidearm, or you can go down the left side straight gap. Not too much real danger on this hole other than that rough. This looks like Jessica will find that. Kristin turned that over a little too much.
Oh, that had more distance on it than I thought.
And that was a great shot. Oof.
A little bit of action there at the finish.
Vanessa put a hat on.
That's rare.
Yeah.
Hopefully it sits before it gets in the woods. That could be an easy up and down, though.
Maybe on the outside.
Yeah.
Kristin with a nice sidearm approach.
With this hole coming in at 246, I really feel like this is a birdie you want to get as you start closing out the finish of the round here. 250 in your mind is a hole that you should birdie, no doubt. But they don't make it easy to get to the green here. Come on.
They definitely don't. It's a demanding tee shot. If you don't execute it just right, I feel like you're scrambling for a par.
Oh, I wanted Vanessa to get that birdie. It's a good comeback putt.
That's a good par save.
Oh, no.
Just a little right.
I'm going to blame the rain.
Yeah. Tapping out another par.
If Terry Miller was here, he would have sung Blame It on the Rain for us. So I'm going to let you slide on that one, Dee. Here we go, hole 15, 265 feet. This is a tricky one. You can hyzer around the trees on the right and then drop into the basket. You can try flex, ante it, let it flex back to the basket. Or if you want to be really strategic, you can try just a straight laser in between these trees.
I feel like most players are going to go with the high backhand, like what Jessica's going with. She went a little long, but that's a good putt right there.
Yeah, that's a good play.
You do have those OB bunkers, sand circles, whatever they are, to the left and the right of the basket that you have to... This looks a little wide, but hopefully it'll get some height. Yep.
You called them bunkers, but I've been calling them OB sand circles all day. But I guess essentially they are bunkers. They just, I
Just
don't
not
know.
on a.
Yeah.
I mean, it's on a golf course, so.
Yeah. Stacie, oh, get through that.
We
Come
yanked it
on.
into that tree. But
Luckily, she's still in bounds.
yep, she'll have one of those jump putts. Kristin going with the sidearm here. This is a play I've not seen yet on this hole. But it was clean the whole way.
Yeah, that was a great play.
Yeah. Oh, get in.
Solid.
Just a little low.
It's 2 birdies in a row that Vanessa was so close to getting.
Good putt from Jessica.
Way to drop that in there, Weese.
See if Kristin can get this birdie. Oh, yeah. This is another one on that back stretch, less than 300 feet, and you definitely want to get this birdie.
Yeah, you really want to feel like you got to capture the birdie from 14, 15, 16, and 17.
Yep, and then you just want to play it safe on 18 to finish out the round.
Absolutely. So they give the FPO division a lot of ability to score here at the finish of the round, and you really feel like you want to put your foot on the gas and keep going here.
Hole 16, 289 feet, another sub 300 foot hole. Straight through the woods. No OB on this hole, but if you throw in the left or the right, it's basically out of bounds. It's very tough to get a scramble shot from there. Jessica going with the sidearm. This is looking good.
Yeah, come on back.
Miss it.
I think it's easy also to overthink this hole.
It is.
You know, it's not that hard. You just need to throw it straight, land on the sand, and get yourself a putt.
Throwing it straight's one of the hardest part of our game.
You said it.
And even if you hyzer out a little bit like Kristin is doing, if you get up the hill, you should have a putt.
Yeah, she was just right outside the circle, so
Yes.
that's perfectly fine. Oh, I like this.
This is looking really good. Oh, yeah.
That's it.
Such a great shot.
Ooh, Stacie just seemed like she was so left on the tee pad. That thing kept fighting.
She should have a pretty open up shot, though,
Yeah.
which is good. She didn't kick too far. Jessica with the sonic up shot.
Get up there. Even out in the rain, you can see the ladies still have some spectators coming out to check out the action. We appreciate y'all coming out to watch the FPO division. As Stacie Hass pumps her up shot to the basket. That should be an easy par for Stacie.
100 feet and in. She is killer with that jump putt.
Let's go, Kristin. Let's get this birdie.
Oh,
Yes,
such a
ma'am.
good putt. Outside the circle, no jump putt needed. Got that replay.
I like the spin she has on it.
Dead focus. No doubt about it. Vanessa for her birdie putt.
Yes, I'm
There you
glad
go.
to see her get one of those. She had the opportunity on the last 2 holes and just narrowly missed that.
Good par save from Stacie. Par for Jessica Weese as well.
Ladies, moving on over to hole 17, and as I said before, this is another hole. It feels like a must-get birdie, but they didn't make it easy. 180 feet. You need to land inside of this circle to be in bounds. If you don't, just play from where you landed with a one-stroke penalty.
Kristin with a standstill sidearm. That's a great shot.
Oh, that was straight money, and she made that look way too easy.
Oh, yeah. Vanessa with the backhand turnover.
Hole 18's green is right across from this area, so that's why you can often hear some chatter in the background. Everyone's excited to finish here. Jessica Weese trying to get one in bounds.
That's a high sidearm. Oh, but that tree, I feel like that tree helped her a little bit.
It really knifed in.
It did. Stacie going with the backhand turnover as well.
That was really like a straight shot at it,
that's
wasn't
what
it?
I was going to say. It was more straight than turned over.
Wow, that was a cool play.
Everybody made it on the island.
Yes.
Or could you consider this one really an island? Because
Sure,
you
why not?
play from hazard if you don't make it.
I mean, Vanessa gets another birdie. That's 2 in a row for her.
Oh, just a little bit short.
It's just, sometimes I feel like Jess needs just a tick more power on her putt. Kristin smashing one in there.
Oh, yeah. See if Stacie can get on the birdie train.
Nice.
She does.
One thing I do love about Jessica's putt is that it runs out of gas right when it gets to the basket. So she doesn't have a lot of comebackers, you know.
And that's the really good thing about her putt, yes. And that's more of the push putt style versus the spin putt. I feel like if you miss with a spin putt, you're going to blow past it most of the time.
Yes, ma'am.
Finishing out on hole 18, this is a 399-foot par 3. You want to make it through this gap, going to that tree line as fast as you can, but cutting right in front of that tree line to try to get as close to the basket as you can, maybe a circle 2 look. It's a pretty far pump and a demanding tee shot.
2 ways to play this hole: straight through the gap or
Up and over.
up and over. Kristin takes the straight through, but it looked like it slipped out early. Could be due to the rain and wet hands.
Oh, looks like Vanessa's going with the up and over shot.
And this is the creative route that I like.
I know most of the men play the up and over shot.
I've seen Vanessa do this before, and she is really good at it.
You do have to be careful, though, because right over that tree line, there is a volleyball court that is out of bounds.
Yep.
And
And they
then
have it lined out of bounds
the-
now, so if you go too far.
Yep.
But Vanessa looks good.
Yeah, Vanessa looks like she's in bounds.
Yeah.
Stacie looks like she's going to line up the down the middle shot.
Oh, that came out a little wide. Just cut in front of the trees.
Okay, she'll be out there, so
Yeah.
she'll have a good open up shot to the basket.
That was forgiving.
Jessica going with the up and over, too. That shot scares me.
It clipped. It clipped. It should be okay, though.
I think that was good.
Oh, no.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds. It's just obnoxious.
That shot really scares me.
But that's part of the risk when you do the blind stuff. You
It
know, you
is.
just get down there and surprise. What do you got?
And that's not a good surprise.
No, it isn't, unfortunately.
Stacie, like she'll get it to, yep,
Well, that's a long putt.
about 25 maybe. Vanessa with the hyzer approach shot. Make it on the rocks. Okay. She should be pretty close.
Yeah, I like the way she played that hole. Get up there.
Oh, yeah.
Excellent. So Jess walking it in from the OB line. Now she'll be shooting 3 into the green.
Such a good side.
It's kind of fun to just crash it into the rocks.
This is such a beautiful green. And I thought that the water played out of bounds.
Me too.
But it does not. If you land in the water beside of the basket, it is inbounds.
Stacie just barely missing her putt. Kristin for par.
Good par save. Oh, that's
It's a
for
bogey?
a bogey? Oh,
Wait.
she pitched out of the woods.
Oh, you're right.
Yes.
You're right. Yeah, because it slipped out early from her hand. I forgot about that shot. Sometimes the brain does it.
Vanessa for her par save.
Oh, that was too low
In
too.
the water.
It splashes into the fountain.
Jessica for par. No, bogey.
Bogey, because she went OB. This is a good finishing putt. So these ladies will just play from somewhere on the edge of the water here. You put your foot in the water if you want.
I would not recommend that unless you have really good waterproof shoes.
Just don't overthink it. Slam it in there.
Yeah. Vanessa for a bogey as well. Oh, she marked her disc in the water.
What a beautiful feature to have at a course.
Stacie tapping in her bogey as well.
Just really elevates the feeling of the park here. So we appreciate you tuning in to this round 1 back 9 coverage of the 2021 CCR Open. Kristin Tattar is still our leader, with Vanessa Van Dyken coming in 2nd place at 4 under. Jessica Weese now at 8th place overall at even. Check out this top 10 leaderboard. You can see myself in 4th and Deann Carey at 5th place.
Also tied with a couple of new names, and down at the bottom we have Ashley Bauman, Lindsay Mesner, and Erin Oakley.
Yeah, so if you haven't liked, subscribed, or shared to the GK Pro YouTube channel, please do so, as well as check out my Instagram at Finale Finley.
And mine is The Real Deann Carey. And we look forward to
seeing you on round 2.
Yes. Make sure you hit that like button.